I've been keeping a big part of my life hidden away in the closet for a while now. At least since I've moved here. A year. Longer than that. And I think it's time to take everything out of the closet. It's time for me to finally embrace what I really am. I'm a cosplayer. Here's the situation here. Used to go to conventions all the time, anime conventions, used to cosplay, all that fun stuff. I'm no good at it. I taught myself everything, so obviously the skill level's a little... I'd reach lower if I could, but I can't. At least 2, maybe 3, I don't think 3. Maybe just 2 years since I've been to a convention. It's been 1 year since I moved here and packed away everything into the closet, and it barely fits into the closet, so there's that. And if you know me, you know that I'm really bad at starting something and never finishing it. So in these boxes somewhere are about maybe 4 finished cosplays, probably about 10 half-finished cosplays, and a whole lot of ideas for future cosplays. And since I want to incorporate some of that stuff in on this channel, I think it is time to dig through this, finish what I started, and start cosplaying again. So we're gonna start here. I don't even know what I have. I'm amazing at buying things and not using them for a while, whether it be video games or cosplay materials. So I know I bought some stuff. Let's see if I remember what I need it for so I can actually use it. Right. I labeled this lid crafting. Whatever foresight I had, thankfully I told myself what's in here. Oh, in here we got a whole bunch of random props. Here's some goggles for swimsuit Jolteon. That was fun. That was actually the last time I went to a convention. That was pretty cool. Duck Dynasty cups for Uncle Si. Some cheetah tail, because furries, I don't know. Well, this is interesting. Elf ears. How do these even, I don't even know how these work. They're open, I bought them. Did I wear them at some point? I don't know. I think they're for Koga, because he's a wolf dim, he's got pointed ears. We're gonna say these are for Koga. Here you go, this is probably the last cosplay I was actually working on. Foxy from Five Nights. Now there's like 25 night games and Foxy's irrelevant, but that still works. Cool. I've never seen Doctor Who. Again, because furry, I don't know. Stay somewhere. That's fine. Another recent, and when I say recent, I mean within the last 2 years that I was working on. Dog tags, cheap, but actually engraved. Lit. How many glasses do I have in here? Inuyasha necklace because I thought it was cool. I don't cosplay Inuyasha, I've never had a plan to, but it's cool. Duck call, Uncle Si, this is fun. I'm keeping that out just for my own entertainment. A lighter that I never learned how to make work. Just sparks. It's a sparkler. This was for Rebecca Chambers. Never learned how to make that work. That's fine. So I have had a lighter. I didn't have to go buy one. It doesn't work, so I did. But, perfect. Something leaked out onto this thing. That's gotta be glue or something. That's not a good sign. This thing is still going. Stop it! Spirit gum all over the place. Flesh latex. I never learned how to use this. I forget what I even wanted it for. I think I wanted to learn how to make like fake scars and stuff for no reason. I got crepe wool, which looks like, I don't know if you can see it very well, it looks like hair. I don't remember what that's for, that's just really creepy. Oh, I got a few of them in different colors too. Why? Why Easy Flames? Why is so much fake hair? Body paint. Oh, this was all this paint and makeup. This was for Beelzebub. That was like a huge... I feel like this expired. Look at this. That doesn't look good anymore. What is this sucker? That's a paintbrush. Oh, dye. Alright. I got clay. Why do I have clay? I don't know how to use clay. I guess future reference at myself. Also, crystal resin. I know this was also for Beelzebub. This goes on the list of things I should never be allowed to play with. These were my backup gems in case my crystal resin experiment didn't work. Behind me, I got these giant things of foam, also for Beelzebub. I know this was supposed to be like to outline this tail, because here on Easy Flames, we do things the easy way, which doesn't always mean it's less difficult. It just means it's the only way I can think of how to do it, because tutorials are for quitters. Figure it out yourself. Don't be afraid to fail. That's how you learn and spend money. Wigs, just a lot of wigs. I know I have these because I still use them. Jesus. This one says fabric. I feel like it should be self-explanatory. I have underwear in here. What? This is TMI right here, so I'm sorry to air my dirty laundry. It's actually clean, never been worn. So, got you good there. This hair is actually not from a cosplay. It's from a Race for the Cure that I did forever ago. But the wig is snazzy. I never know the right fabric to use for things, so I experiment a lot, and I end up with a lot of extra stuff. And there is so much in here that there's no way I want to dig through this all. If it's fabric, it's fabric. I know it's fabric. There's sweatpants in here. Shut! Shut! Ah! It's so tall. In progress. Let's see where I left off. Alright, this is in a bag. Oh, this is Beelzebub. Here's the little part to his neck that didn't get done. It's just fabric. It's just fabric that got put aside. Here is a zipper. A giant, here's a couple zippers. Is this the one I painted? Yeah, this is the one that I painted because they didn't make silver zippers this big that I could find. So I painted it and I attached it to the bodysuit that I made. The bodysuit that failed twice, 2 different bodysuits. That's why Beelzebub isn't a thing right now. But I have all this stuff to make them. I just can't do it. I have everything I need, just not the skills. Oh, here's the mask. Got a couple different... I don't know why there are 2. I know. Can you see it? Do you see what it's supposed to be? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. This, I'm actually kind of proud of this still. And I know this was supposed to be on top of this. I just never really got around to finishing it, I guess. But imagine the spikes and the eyes. There's Beelzebub. Look. I can't see a thing. I might have actually been onto something. Shout out to Easy Flames. This was probably on the right track. This fabric is really smooth and soft, and I like it. I like playing with it. It's fun. Oh no, this is a heartbreak bag. This is the bodysuit. How did I make this? What did I do? This is like a pair of sweatpants with the random hole in the back attached to a bunch of fabric. This was supposed to be the bodysuit. And it didn't work out. I don't remember why, I just know it didn't. I'm pretty sure the proportions were off because, again, I taught myself everything, so nothing's gonna be right. Here's another failed attempt at the bodysuit. It looks like it might be, no, this one does not have sweatpants. One of these has gotta be decent, right? I can build off of one of these. There's no way they were both bad. I stand corrected, apparently both were bad because here's a ton of fabric to use for a new one apparently that I bought. And this is like stretchy. It's not cheap. And I went through all that pink hair in my mouth. How do you girls do it? I think this was for the Foxy cosplay, and I didn't like where I was going with it, so I stopped. Actually, this was coming off of the last con I went to, and I decided, I spent a lot of that con as Koga from Inuyasha, and I wanted to do another Inuyasha cosplay, so I was going to do Suikotsu. So I remember going out like that week and getting all the materials I needed for most of the outfit. And this was at least 2 years ago. And the materials are still folded nicely in the bag. Is the receipt in here? No, the receipt's not in there. So I at least did something with it. In this bin were 3 cosplays that never saw the light of day. They only had hope, and their hopes were destroyed. That's not going to happen anymore. They will get finished. Eventually. This was a mistake. It did not look like it did in the picture. It is a red, yellow, orange little faux fur thing. And I was hoping it would look more blended in like a brownish red, because it kind of did in the picture online. I was going to use it for a Red 13 cosplay. And it came out looking like this, and I still don't know what to do with this. This is probably 5 years old right here. White fur, brown fur, and lots of brown fur. Oh, this stuff. This was on sale, so I just bought it. I have no use for it. Maybe I'll make a pillow or something. That doesn't take away my masculinity. Men can make pillows too. I say this while wearing a stupid pink wig. I've lost the fight. Lost a zipper. Who's missing the zipper? This one simply labeled parts because all of these weren't parts to begin with. Very specific, Easy Flames. There's a bunch of multicolored leather, like little leather patches, like a 1 square foot worth. Why do I need green, orange, red, and blue leather? Easy Flames, tell me, why did you buy these? Oh, they were on clearance. Okay, oh! Now when I do cosplay stuff, I usually do a whole bunch of different versions. My Koga armor has probably 4 different versions because either I don't like the first attempt, or I like it for one convention and then I look back at it and I'm like, that's horrible, I need to remake it. So I was gonna do like a humanoid Red 13, and my first attempt at like the metal bands that he's got was this shiny gold fabric, velcroed together with Sharpie drawn on in the middle, and it came out very lumpy. That's not circular at all. And I was not happy with these, and I'm like, there's no way that's gonna work. So I smartened up a bit, and these look like they may have withstood the test of time, and I'm actually still proud of them. They are now foam gold paint, like metallic gold paint, now with buttons, and I engraved the little lines in there. They look so much better than the original, and I am still very happy with them. This is good stuff, Easy Flames. More of this. Why is Red 13 not done yet? Darn you, stupid fur fabric. There are some things I will never get right. Team Valor iron-on patches for your clothing needs. Beelzemon has a lot of little random doodads on his outfit, and I started to cut them out. Well, not really cut them out, but I glued them and cut out the shapes and glued them to the fabric, so I just need to kind of finish that up. There's some triangles. This one's a circle. You can't see on this side, but it's gonna be a circle. That's a trapezoid of some sort. I don't remember why I needed these, but we're gonna wear them because I made them. I got feathers. I know these were Red 13 feathers, but I got a giant feather also. It's of Koga armor. This is interesting because I thought this was the newest version, minus the random smudges from whatever I did to it. That's like glue or something. It's also smudged on the back, so I can see why it's in here. but I'm pretty sure this is the last one I worn. So what happened? There's no Koga armor now. What's going on, Easy Flames? What's this? Oh, this is glued together apparently. But this was me experimenting to see if putting abs under Koga's armor would look fine. It doesn't. God bless me. My first ever cosplay, Kenta from Inuyasha, because nobody knows who he is or would ever cosplay him. Here are the arm things. Here's this little fur skirt, kind of like Koga's. Here's his chest thing. It's actually not how it always looked. It actually got updated. It used to be a piece of felt, just a random brown piece of felt just across here. Looks better than the first time, I promise. This was before I knew anything about cosplay, which on a scale of 1 to 10 now I would rate myself a 5. This was when I was a 1. This vest is from Macy's because I saw it and I'm like, that is absolutely Kenta. Oh my god. And since I didn't know of any like store that sold fur and stuff, I had to have matching fur. So the kilt and the leg bands and everything are all made from these vests, which I bought at Macy's, dismantled and remantled into what I needed it to be. It's pathetic. And dear Miss Nice Lady who I met at Macy's all those years ago, 8 years ago now, this is me coming out saying, no, all those fur vests were not for my girlfriend. I'm sorry, they were for me. Thank you for your help in helping me find them. If you have tips on storing cosplays, let me know, because I see people who have all these crazy props, crazy everything, and they have a million cosplays, and my stuff is in vacuum sealed bags in a crate right now, and I know that's not good for them, but I literally have nowhere else to put them. How do you guys store your cosplays? Let me know, please. We're on to the last crate. It's like Christmas. Oh, here's one that you guys have seen. Beck Chambers. I'm not gonna take this one out. This is actually one I'm okay with. I'm kind of proud of it. Happy with it. If you want to see Beck Chambers, was actually like one of my super early videos when I was doing Let's Cosplay, which I still need to do more of. But as you can see, this is why there isn't more Let's Cosplay yet. But I will put a link to that at the end of the video. Beck Chambers playing Left 4 Dead. Fun. Swimsuit Jolteon. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Thank you. I remember actually being incredibly happy with this one, because it wasn't even like, Jolteon doesn't wear a swimsuit in the game, so I kind of had to go with my own thing. It's not totally finished because Jolteon has that neck thing. I never did a neck thing, never did a tail. But as a swimsuit, it is functional. It's that fun material I showed you earlier. I got the arm things, I got the ears. The actual swim trunks, I think, are freaking lit. This is probably the happiest I've been with making anything. There is a hole right in the crotch that's not supposed to be there. Good thing this is like triple lined. That gets me lit. How do I fix that? Oh, there's even little drawstrings. I thought of everything. Good job, Easy Flames. And it's summer. I need to bring this sucker back out. So when I learned that making a whole fursuit, mech suit, whatever you want to call it, for Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's, that it wasn't going to work despite me already buying all the materials, I got a different idea that I don't remember how I got the idea of making human hipster Foxy. So here we have a plaid jacket, because of course plaid. Here's more plaid to go underneath the jacket. Here's here's a little beanie for Foxy. Okay, pink wig's gonna go. Here's a little Foxy beanie, because hipster. Here's where his ears were supposed to go. Not there yet. Even went on Amazon to get the most hipster looking scarf, whatever you want to call this, that I could find. And that was supposed to be a thing. And that's still going to be a thing, because hipster Foxy is a lot easier than actual Foxy. Is this a sock? I don't know what that's for. shout out to my homegirl Ashley, who made stuff for Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tail, and she had it on sale, and I'm like, your stuff is awesome, I want it. I've never seen Fairy Tail in my life, and this is still been sitting here. I have failed you, Ashley, and I'm sorry. Eventually, it will be a thing. I promise. Camouflage, that must be Uncle Si. Shout out to when Uncle Si was more relevant. We have the one I probably wear the most and get recognized the most in. I say that as if people actually recognize me. They don't. Koga from Inuyasha. This has been redone so many times that it's not even funny. And look at this. There is new armor. Look at that. No blotches. It's a little wrinkly, but that's fine. Oh, the zipper was falling apart on me. That's right. It's safety pinned in there now. I knew something was wrong with Koga's armor. There's always something wrong with Koga's armor. So as it stands, I would say that if I were to go to a con tomorrow, the only ones that are ready to go are Koga, Beck Chambers, and that's it. Out of the probably 10 cosplays I've shown you, or shown you parts of, 2 of them are probably ready to go, which this one actually needs some work. I'm sure Beck still needs some touch-ups. That's where I stand. So I'm calling out to you, YouTube, hold me accountable, and let's get back into this, because I've obviously put too much time and effort to not to, and I know time is a very evasive thing at the moment for everybody. So any tips, any pointers, any advice at all would definitely go a long way to help us figure this stuff out, get these cosplays going, get me back into the convention scene, and some of these can make an appearance on the channel. I want to see Foxy playing Five Nights. That'd be weird. How about Foxy playing Darkwood or something? That would be interesting. I gotta clean all this up. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for more randomness here on Easy Flames, where we do games, mostly games. We also cosplay characters from the games. We roleplay them badly. We do a lot of stuff. We talk about them and we play them. And if you want to play, follow me on Twitter at Get Excited Easy. Once I get more of this cosplay stuff going, there'll be more posts on Tumblr and Instagram, where you can also follow me there, still at Get Excited Easy. Because we're excited about this. Seeing all this, I'm actually excited about it again. This Red 13 thing, I want Red 13 done. If you got suggestions for fur to use, because I remember that finding reddish brown fur is actually really hard to do, and I was really, really picky with it. And I bet I still will be. But hopefully, in the 2 years that I've not looked at it, maybe they've come out with something. Maybe science has invented Red 13 fur, and I'll be happy with it. We can only hope. But until then, this flame is burning out.